Welcome to episode 28 of the Perspective podcast. My name is Lima Temi, and this is where we just talk about music, lifestyle, fitness, and everything from different perspectives into one. If you're new to the pod, make sure you like, follow, comment, subscribe. Literally stay in tune to the gang because that's what we're doing. We are a community. We're a little gangski. And straight off the bat, I'm just going to talk about It's Wireless Week. Hey, I can't wait for it. We are going there all 3 days. And this whole pod is literally going to be not really the whole podcast, but we've got a lot to talk about wireless. We've got a lot to talk about music in general. A whole lot of things are going on. This pod may actually be packed, but I'm going to try to condense it to make it engaging and not just chatting waffle. This week we have wireless. The lineup drops today as I'm filming on a Monday. It's 1 p.m. and it still has not dropped yet. See what I mean, bro? They are lacking, but hey, whatever they want to do, that's what they're going to do. I'm hearing that Sampha's going to be on the lineup. Nems, obviously Skepta, BBK. Like, that was bound to happen. And of course, you got Pie Next Door, Summer Walker, Vibes Cartel, Sench, I believe, Dave, I believe. So, Vibes Cartel, if I didn't say, Burna Boy. Those are the artists we already know. But regardless, we're going to see something there anyway because I'll be there and we'll be documenting the experience. I'm actually going there solo, and if anyone wants to do a meetup or just meet while we're at the festival, then we can do that because I know that going to a festival solo, and if it's your first festival, it can be a lot. But I'm here to tell you that there's nothing to worry about. You are going to be okay, and that's why I want to do a meetup. And we'll do that closer to the day, locations, dates, whatever, so we can just all swarm and just cause chaos. Because while this is actually a good festival, if you go with the right people, or even if you go solo, if you know where you're going and your ins and outs, then you'll be okay. Because you can't not like wireless to an extent. Of course, everyone has different experiences, and sometimes the security or things around can be a bit unprofessional, but going on your own is actually valid, or going to festivals on your own, it should be normalized because you actually can do what you want. Go to your sets, regardless, you're going to make friends, you're going to have different experiences, and you're just going to have a good time, and you can get away with a lot more things than going with people. But test your luck and just go to the festival. Obviously, it's sold out, so it's tough to the people that haven't. The one thing that I find so funny, is, if you're posting anything to do with wireless, you're gonna get the bots, the people that are saying, "Hi, I'm selling Saturday, Saturday, Sunday tickets. Couldn't go because I had a business trip. I'm selling a ticket." Bro, we all know that you guys are scamming. We all know that you're scamming. Like, the amount of messages or comments that you get of that is ridiculous. But hey, keep them comments coming because it's increasing the engagement and for more people to see the videos because people deserve to see it. So hey, keep them coming. But yeah, it really just does show how much bots really do be trying, or scammers do be trying, and it be the people that you would not expect to be scamming you, but they're out to get you. So don't fall for their traps, because people can literally scam you on there. The only way you can get your ticket legitimate is literally from like a transfer because they don't do screenshots. So if you're going to transfer your ticket and they come out like the day before for you to be able to transfer your ticket, either a day before or 2 days, because on mine it's still not available. So yeah, if anyone's willing to say that they are going to do that, don't listen because it's not even available for them to even transfer the ticket to you. You know what I mean? So yeah. Keep that in mind. I wish I knew that before because I got scammed for Coldplay tickets. And speaking of Coldplay, they are back touring soon next month and I want to see them. So this is a little word of action, but not for me. I want to take mom there. I want to take my mom there because they are like my mom's favourite band. And Coldplay do have a fire discography. I can't lie to you. But yeah, I can't lie. For wireless, I've not prepared nothing. I've barely prepared. Least prepared. I don't have no outfits. Don't have no nothing. I just going off straight vibes. We get there on a Friday because on Thursday we're going to see Kendrick. Yes. How tragic. Going to Kendrick and then going to London to see Drake the next day. You can't make this up, bro. I don't know what they did with the touring. I don't know what they did. And it's actually mad because they're literally in Europe at the same time. So this is definitely going to cause a lot of commotion or cause something because for them to be in Europe at the same time. Yeah, my intention with Wireless is to just have a good time. See the people that I'm going there to see, go to different sets, go to the little clubs that they've got going on, see the difference, because I was last there 2023 and that was a good weekend. So the difference from that to now is kind of crazy. Last year, 2024, was a little bit of a stink show. I didn't go, but from what I've seen, it was not that good. It did not look that good. And yeah, that's just wireless for you. It's always going to be a hit and miss. The one year they hit and the next year they're off. But hey, we're going to be there regardless. Drake dropped his new song, What Did I Miss? And what did I miss? It's actually a really good song. I can't lie to you. Was listening to it. It's on my TikTok if you want to go tap in. And my first thought was, what did I miss in terms of like, what did I miss? But it took me like, what's happened? But of course, what did I miss is him saying, how did I not clock that these people are not reading my boys? Like, what did I actually miss? Because it seems like no one even fucks with me right like that. And if only I knew before, because you guys have literally been glazing ever since. And now when things go left, you just want to, do that, which is kind of crazy. It's tough. And of course, he's basically mentioning everyone who's just not with him. So like Tyler, The Weeknd, Kendrick himself, because Kendrick and The Weeknd and A$AP Rocky too were touring with Drake during his Take Care era. So yeah, it's tough. It actually is tough. And it low-key does make you look at them sideways like, damn. But at the same time, what has he done for everyone to not like him? I don't know if it's just me who still thinks that, because that is a question that should be asked. Like, what did you do for them to not like you? Because we're over a year in and we still don't know. Like, you can't just say the pedophilia or whatever, because of course that's not true. I mean, you never know. But what did he actually do for everyone to not like him? Because there must be something. And I'm here for it. I'm not here for it because Drake's my favorite artist. And it's mad. It's actually mad that this is going to be the first time he's doing like a proper show since 2019. We're not counting the wireless ones when he comes out. That don't count because it wasn't actually his. But this is actually a proper set. So yeah, I'm here to see that. And I can't wait, because I was actually 16 when I last saw him. And now we're 22 and 6. That's ridiculous. I was a whole different person then. And yeah, till now it's ridiculous. I forgot to mention that. Oh my gosh, the way we just dissected into different things. What did I miss? But yeah, so yeah, it has the two parts. I actually really like both parts. I think the production is really good. I low-key thought that Travis was going to be on it or something because he did the Let's Go ad-lib. And we all know that Travis does the Let's Go ad-lib quite frequently. But hey, I guess not. I hope that him and Travis are still good. If so, then we are good. If not, then damn, it's tough. But yeah, it's mad as well how I see things in music in the promotion point on how people promote. Spotify have not promoted them, only Apple Music. And it's crazy because during the Super Bowl is sponsored by Apple. Apple were literally promoting the fuck out of Kendrick, and now they're literally promoting Drake. Okay, it's Apple Music, you have to be professional, but at the same time, damn, make up your mind of who you actually want to, chill with. And it's mad as well because they did the like most streamed songs on Apple Music. Saying that number 1 is Shape of You. Of course, that song is clear. I forgot the number 2 song. Number 3 is God's Plan. And that's actually crazy. And Drake is the artist with the most streams on Apple Music. And I think on Spotify. So yeah, it's mental how much he actually dominates the charts. Yeah, it's Drake, then it's Lil Baby. But yeah, What Did I Miss is a valid tune. He also had his stream that he was doing. And I don't know if it was just me. He had a stream which he also previewed another song. I haven't heard it. Probably should have. But yeah, it's on YouTube for you to go and tap in to the actual stream. And people thought that it was going to be pre-recorded, but it was actually live. And he was doing it in Toronto, of him just in an ice factory. Of course, the album's called Iceman. And he was literally just doing his little shift. I mean, he's doing his little like shift, getting the stuff done. And then during the period of time, he was also playing his new music. And then that's when he previewed What Did I Miss? And then as well, I feel like the What Did I Miss or the stream for that song or the album rollout, Iceman, it reminds me of Endless. the way that he's just doing normal construction work or just normal work, no music playing, and then it stops, and then the music starts playing. It really does remind me of Endless, which is on Apple Music from Frank Ocean. I don't know if it's me who got the feel of that, but it really does remind me of Endless. And I was thinking, damn, it would be good for Drake and Frank Ocean to collab again or something. That would actually spin heads if that was to happen. If only if it was in black and white, because Endless was also in black and white. But Iceman, we're here for that album. Apparently, this is going to be an album about him talking about how everything with the beef affected him, and just turning to like being cold-hearted, and how he's supposed to go on with his legacy while everyone is just against him, and he still has his people riding with him no matter what the situation is. So, hey, it's good to hear, and I'll be here for that. Kendrick is going on tour, and he will be in, well, he's already doing his Europe tour. He did his first show in Germany, I think, and from the crowd alone, you can literally tell that Europe crowd is better than American crowds, because not one video did I see from the tour was going crazy as they did in Germany. We've got Birmingham on Thursday, so I'm actually here to see that. I'm actually very intrigued to see how that's going to look like, because that's finna go crazy. At Villa Park as well, like that is kind of rare, but hey, we will be there, and I'm trying to see what he be doing, you know what I mean? I'm trying to see how things will be going, because I like Kendrick's shows anyway, and I like his music. Just because I'm going wireless, that doesn't mean that I am against Kendrick or against Drake. You know, there should be nothing wrong to be going to both shows, because realistically, they don't know who we are. They don't know us. They don't know us one bit. And I feel like, I know for a fact, I'm going to post a video while I'm at the show, and then I'm going to post a video of me at wireless, and then you're going to get the comments of like, oh, pick a side, or like some shit. Like, bro, we are just normal people. We don't know these guys. We just like their music. Like, it's not that deep. But yeah, he has his show Villa Park on Thursday, and I actually can't wait to be there. I'll be sitting, not standing, and I actually paid for that ticket. So all these tickets for this weekend I've actually paid, and it makes me sick, because that's like a good £400. Damn, deep in that now, that's insane. That's a holiday and a half. And I'm actually intrigued to see SZA. I can't lie to you. Last time I saw SZA was like 3 years ago. 3 or 2? No, 2 years ago. Yeah, 2. And her performance was sick. I was actually, I could not stop looking at the girl. And I was with my ex at the time. That was a good performance. And yeah, man, going to a concert with like a loved one really does make things nice. But hey, we're past that era now. Loki was reminiscing about them days, man. That really does be happening. Do you guys just get random like flashbacks of just periods where you was like peak happiness, or just moments where like things were just like, they just felt right? I'm not saying things don't feel right now, but damn, that was actually really nice. Because we're on the topic of Kendrick and Drake, this is literally going to be a battle between both of them. So I'm going to do something called Keep 5 and Delete 5. I think you've probably seen this on TikTok. So this is keep 5 Drake songs, delete 5 Drake songs, and then keep 5 Kendrick songs and keep 5 Kendrick and delete 5 Kendrick. With that, we are just going to, I'm going to go on my Spotify randomly, and we're going to see which ones we're going to keep. So this, you go through Drake's discography, right? And then shuffle that. And then we're just going to press shuffle. Obviously, I'm not going to play it because I don't want to get copyrighted. So the first one, You Broke My Heart. I'm keeping that. I'm keeping You Broke My Heart. Push-ups, we can delete that. So 1 keep, 1 delete. Wants and Needs, we're keeping that. Stars Align, we're deleting that. It's a really good song though. Sideways, deleting that. Champagne Poetry, keeping that. So what, we've kept You Broke My Heart, Champagne Poetry, and what was the other one? Wants and Needs, and we've deleted 3. Let's see what the next one is saying. So we have 2 more deletes and 2 more keeps. Either ways, delete. So we have 1 more for delete. It's Up. Forgot how It's Up sounds. Hey man, we can delete that. We can delete that. Nokia, damn, keep. and the Chicago freestyle Keep. I think that's a valid list if you ask me, because the other songs are good, but they're just not as ridiculous. You know what I mean? They're just not as crazy. All right, now for Kendrick, we're gonna do this real quick. Damn, don't wanna know. Delete. Stay Ready. Even though it's not his song, but we can keep it because it's valid. Doves in the Wind. Damn, these are not his songs. Don't count. Bitch Don't Kill My Vibe. We keeping that. We're keeping that. King Kuta. Delete. Like That. Keep. Good Credit. Delete. Hey Now, because of his tour. Keep. Father Time. Keep. And then Meet the Grams. Delete. Bro, we just got deletes now. The Greatest featuring Kendrick. Delete. Bro, I can't lie to you. That's crazy that they just kept putting Kendrick features. Like, what's the use? What is the use of just putting Kendrick features? Is that trying to say that he's just a feature artist? Jack Boys is back and they're on a run. And the way that they're doing this promo run is they're giving Lamborghinis to every single artist that is on the album. So you got, of course, Jack Boys, you got Travis, Sheck West, Soulfago, Don Toliver. And you also have, obviously, Chase B, but he's the producer anyway. Then the features you have is Sar Baby, Waka Flocka, Glorilla, Vibes Cartel. You had another one. There was another one. I'm not sure who the other one was. But those are the features that I can think off the top of my head right now that are going to be on the album. And I can't lie, I'm actually intrigued. I'm intrigued for this. Doing a Lambo as a promo run is kind of crazy. I can't lie to you. That just shows that you got bread just giving a Lambo and putting Jack Boys 2 on it first. I feel like it's going to release on Friday, but we shall see for that. Because it also is the same time as Pusha T's album. But the way that things are going on, I don't think it will. It would be sick for him to drop it at the same time to have some rivalry, but we'll just have to wait and see about that. I don't really have an expectation for Jack Boys 2. I just want it to sound good. I think that's all you could really ask for in a collab album. I mean, like a record collab album. I think that's all you can really ask for. Jid is back and he's dropping new music. He did a little prelude for his album, so like a little EP before his album, God Likes Ugly, or God Likes Ugly or something like that. He has that album dropping in August, and he dropped like a prelude to that album on Friday that just went by, and it's like 6 songs, but it's actually valid. I haven't listened to it yet, and that's something that I'm willing to tap into because you can't go wrong with Jid's music. He did a Hood by Air video, well, Hood by Air remix, and that actually sounds valid as well. I like how he's just stepping on different beats and doing these different songs, and it makes you realize how good Jid is in terms of his music style and the way that he presents himself. He really is. He's underappreciated during his performances because I feel like it's actually really good. And yeah, you can't go wrong with Jid's music. It's sick. He's good lyrically. He steps on majority of the rappers in terms of his lyrical pen, but people are not ready to hear that conversation. Brent Faiyaz is also back, and he dropped 2 new songs, Peter Pan and Tony Soprano. If you would ask me which one I prefer, I'm gonna say Peter Pan. That instrumental, the way that he's singing, bro, it's perfect. You could just imagine listening to that while just chilling, catching a breeze, or just listening to it while you're doing your task in the background. It makes perfect sense. It sounds really good. You can't go wrong with it. And yeah, it's good to see that Brent Faiyaz is back. He has whatever he's dropping on the 19th of September. And I feel like it's going to be an album. He hasn't really said anything about it. He's cleared his Instagram. And we all know what that means when you clear your Instagram. It's because you're coming back with more heat. And we need that. We needed that. For this album, I hope that he's back on his like Sun to Sun type of vibe, past his Wasteland and past his other album that he did. He did one like not long ago, but I hope that it's just like a, Sun to Sun type of vibe. But whatever this new chapter is, I hope that it just sounds good. You can't go wrong with good music. I really like Brent Faiyaz, and if he continues with what he's doing, he would definitely be in my top 10 overall. I was thinking the other day, Brent Faiyaz versus Bryson Tiller, and who will win? And I can't lie to you, Brent Faiyaz can never make a trap song. However, I do feel like Brent has more of longevity than Bryson Tiller. in terms of that formula that can just keep going on for a while. I think Brent has that more than Bryson. Because Trap Soul was so good at a high pinnacle, it's like difficult to even reach that. And it's been shown, and when he did his anniversary album, that was the closest we'll ever get to his album like top end Trap Soul. Because I feel like his self-titled album, I don't think it was that. I like it, but long term, I don't really listen to it like that. However, Brent's discography, I listen to more songs from different albums. So that really does sell it. You know what I mean? Bryson is top tier, but he's just not longevity-wise as Brent. I believe so anyway. Skepta. Bro, Skepta is back and he's standing on business and he's literally trying to go for everyone. He made a tweet about saying he wants UK and American artists to start clashing. And I hear it because you can literally see the difference between Lyrical Pen, and they'll take UK artists more serious, because I feel like US artists, they kind of don't take UK artists seriously, when low-key, UK artists are more brutal in terms of their pen game, when it's like dissing anyway. For example, The Chip, Wiley, Skepta, Stormzy, like that beef itself is different. It really is different. Kano, like all them beefs at that period of time is more heavier than the beefs in America. But we're not ready for that conversation too. And the people that he said for the beef, yeah, he said, oh, I'm gonna have to get the tweet. He said JME versus Tyler the Creator, which is crazy. He said Lancey versus Travis Scott. That would actually be fair. I genuinely feel like Lancey will win against Travis. Just Travis has really good production. Central C versus Jack Harlow. That is a good one, because I feel like, who would I think will win? I genuinely feel like Central will win. Queenie versus Meg Thee Stallion. Bro, Meg Thee Stallion's winning that. Young's Tef versus Meek Mill. Young's Tef is winning that one. Blade Brown versus Pusha T. Pusha T's winning that one. Dave versus Lil Wayne. I can't lie. Dave is stepping on Lil Wayne. And that's mad to say that, because, bro, especially with Lil Wayne's album that he dropped, bro, Dave is stepping on him. Chip versus Kendrick. See, that's a good one. And I can't lie. See, Chip is more brutal, but at the same time, Kendrick is more brutal. Nah. That is actually a tough one. I don't know who will win that. Eminem versus Gets. I can't lie. Gets has it. And then he said Rocky versus like Skep himself. I don't know why he wants to do it with Rocky. I thought they're cool, but I don't know if it's just like banter, like drill banter clash. But hey, regardless, Skepta standing on business, and it really will put things in like a conversation to take UK artists more seriously, because I don't think that a lot of artists do. I feel like American artists are good with their beats, but it can be a bit more soft. That's why when people like us are like reacting to it or listening, and we're thinking, okay, it's good, but it could have been more harder. Chris Brown is actually good when he's doing his disses as well. Not a lot of people say that, but hey, regardless, we're here for the entertainment. I think that's what Skepta's trying to do. And if you're the biggest, why not do that? I hope everyone's doing good mentally, and I hope everyone's taking care of themselves. Hope everyone's getting themselves out there and just standing on business, going on your runs, working out every day, or not every day, but at least more than enough, getting your steps in and just doing everything, because days get busier, bro, and you still have to fit into your time. Follow the plan and not the mood, because your mood can be deceiving and stop you from achieving greatness. But regardless, as long as you keep going, doing what you love to do, regardless, you're going to do well and you're going to strive. Every day is a new day. Keep going and don't stop no matter what. All these podcasts is literally just because I love doing it, and even if it's the amount of people that watch it, it's still doing something regardless. And I'm grateful for every single person that taps into the episode, because you know, you don't have to spare your 30-minute time to listen, but you do. So it means a lot, and I thank you. I'm sorry that this episode is short. It's my fault that I forgot to charge my battery packs properly and get it all sorted out for this episode. But it has been a busy morning, and it's going to be even busier because we have a lot planned for the week. Wimbledon is on, and I promise you, we will be there at some point. Wireless, we will be there. Kendrick, we will be there. Skepta, we will be there. Everything will be there. Content is going crazy. Stay in tune with my TikTok and stay in tune with that because I will literally be posting every day on that. It's mad because I said to myself I'm going to start posting, but the complete opposite has happened. And because of that, things have actually been going decent, which is crazy. But hey, that's just how things go. But yeah, what else do I have to say? Keep pushing, yeah? Keep going and keep grinding because that's all we can do. That is literally all we can do today. That is all we can do. For next episode, let me know what you want to see. And next episode will not be more rushed. It will be more flowed. But regardless, we got it done. We got it done. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed the episode. Episode 28. Episode 28 Perspective Podcast. And I'll see you guys next week.